Hey everyone, Phil from Phil's Train Layout. If you remember going back a little ways, it's probably been a few months now since I've worked on the layout. Just starting to get back into doing a few things that I wanted to get done because, I kind of miss working on the layout and, just want to get things moving along again. So this is the church little scene that I've been working on. And if you remember in the last videos that I did with it, I had been working on some of the fence, put a couple trees in, did the grass, and started doing some of the areas where some of the plots are going to be. So now I think it's just going to be touching up a few areas and just seeing if I can make this little area here just a little bit better, and then I can continue on, maybe work on this corner here a little bit in another video and clean things up, just make it look a little bit better. So I have a little bit of black here, so all I'm going to do with the black, I can find my little brush. There we go. So in these little spots here, yes, I spray painted them, but they were just in need of a little bit of touch up, just in some of the spots that I had glued them, because crazy glue leaves little marks on everything at times, even after you've glued it and you've painted it and glued it. It likes to leave little white blotches on everything. So I'm just gonna clean up some of these little spots. So, and you noticed even on the wood fence that surrounds the church, it's the same idea. It's got some white spots on it as well. Can't seem to be able to get into the paint. So I'll just put a little dab on here. Oops. That's a little bit more than a dab, but don't need a whole lot. Just want to touch up some of these wood spots. But I think, you know what I think we're going to do? Instead of you watching me do all of these little spots here, I'm just going to clean up. I'm going to paint all these little white marks that are on all the fences here. And I went to the Woodstock Train Show there about a month ago, month and a half ago, and it was actually a really fun time. Had a lot of met a lot of great people, saw a lot of great displays. So maybe I'll show you some clips of while I was there, and then I'll come back and we'll continue on doing a little bit more detail. So here we are on Sunday morning, just heading off to the Woodstock Train Show. So I've got my Phil's Train Layout store and my Phil's Train Layout shirt on, and yeah, this is going to be a fun day. Meeting up with one of my buddies and his kid, and we're going to go check everything out and see what's new at the Woodstock Train Show. So this is going to be a fun day. I think it's about every 3 months the Woodstock Train Show shows up there, and yep, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. So I hope you enjoyed all the short videos that I had taken at the train show. Train show is always great. Um, yeah, I'm totally thinking about going to the next one, and I believe it's in September. I believe it's a great time. Lots of vendors. Uh, you should check it out if you ever have a chance. So moving on to some of the things that I've done. I don't know if you can see these here. I have some planter boxes. Some of these, all of these items that I use in here, I have 3D printed myself, designed and 3D printed. I also sell them on my Facebook page, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook Phil's Train Layout Store, and also my Instagram. I have all my items listed there as well. Phil's Train Layout Store. I try to keep all my prices pretty low just because it's just a hobby, and and I want to make sure that everybody else can enjoy some lower prices on some fun items. I also do custom designs if you're looking for something specific. But I'm thinking with these here, I thought some planters, along the fences, have some planters along there. I have 4 of them that I've got painted up already. So I figure I'll see how many, let's see, how many fences do I have here? So there's 20. So I've got 4 of these at the moment. So I figure maybe every 5th fence, put a little planter on it. Ooh, out of breath. So just use a little bit of crazy glue on these. Try not to glue my fingers together. So let's start here. Oh, sure, crazy glue. I'm using Gorilla Glue. It's pretty good. It sticks very well, but it takes a few seconds for it to actually start sticking, and sometimes you gotta hold it for a little bit just for it to start doing its thing. those, trying to make sure that they're straight and stick and the same height. Wow. Not really going to do a whole lot today, just add a few little things. I have a few more benches that I've made. Here's one of the benches here. It's just a standard park bench. So I design and 3D print those as well. And this is another style of bench here. See if I can get that to focus up a little bit. So got these kind of benches, so thinking if I put a few benches in here, I thought I had a few more painted already, but I have them upstairs. I just sprayed them a little while ago, so maybe I'll check on those and see if they're ready to come down, and then you can have a few benches, set up inside the cemetery so that people can sit down and visit their loved ones that are in the cemetery. And just happen to have a few more of the benches that were painted. They're actually dry enough, so I think maybe what I'll do is I'll just kind of set them in between the planters, just like that. Give people a place to sit while they're visiting the cemetery. I'll just put a few spots of glue. And that's a good thing about the white glue, is that it goes clear and you won't see it afterwards. Well, don't really want to put one there because that's on a little bit of a hill. So I'll put one over here. And then, where should we put another one? Maybe we'll put one right there. That way someone can have a spot to sit coming in for Sunday service. Should we put something somewhere else? No, I don't want to overdo it, so we'll just leave these ones for another project. So in the flower boxes, what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of glue just right in them. And then have a little box of this greenery. So we'll put a few little plants growing in the little planter boxes. Well, that didn't work out so well. Trying to find all the small little bits and set them in. So with the little planters that are on there, now that we have a few plants in there, use a little tiny bit of yellow. Let's see if we can get some flowers or something on those. Just tiny little dots of flowers. Wow, I think that totally made a big difference. You know, put some planters on there and have nice flowers popping out. Just make it look really nice. So I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Right now I'm 3D printing some gravestones to go in this yard, or in the yard. So right now I'm 3D printing some gravestones to go in the cemetery, and get those all painted up, and then I'll set them in place and stuff. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to custom name them, so that some of the family members that we've lost in the past number of years. I think I'll add those in there as a little bit of personalization to the cemetery, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, I'll give you a couple close-up shots of the few things that we've done today. Once I finish this section here, this is just going to be, more of a paved yard in here, just so that the people that come to visit the graveyard have a better place to park. So I'll extend this out. I'll probably follow this line here, just follow that along, just give a little bit bigger of a parking spot for people to come and visit. Touch up some of the grassy areas that just need to be touched up. And then we'll add some details like this 3D printed garbage bin, because even everybody in the church just have somewhere to throw their garbage. I've got set it together here. So this is another item that I print and sell. That's the garbage bin. A lot of the times you'll see them either green or blue. Sometimes they're gray. All depends on who's picking them up. And then I'll add the little bit of details in there. I'll have garbage bin sitting here in the corner so that you can keep the yard all clean and litter free. So that's everything I'm going to do for today. I'll give you a close-up view here in a second, and